Hello everyone! This video we're going to be talking about Vinegar Syndrome, but before we dive into that, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, definitely click that subscribe because cover lots of physical media stuff, movies, statues, and posters like above, all that different stuff. I love movies, and that's all I cover on here. But yeah, let's dive into Vinegar Syndrome and my kind of thoughts on the company right now because they're exciting me quite a bit. Alright, so I just got in my Vinegar Syndrome order that I placed. It took a little longer than I thought. Some people got their orders shipped much earlier, but maybe one of these was holding things up. Regardless, I got in Tragedy Girls without the slip. I missed the slip one, but that's fine. That was part of the $10 sale. And then I got new release stuff. So I got Sidekicks, which I've never seen before. I'm excited to check this one out. This one skipped DVD, Blu-ray. This was VHS, straight to 4K. Very cool. Vinegar, I'm going to be getting into my thoughts on Vinegar right now. But, yeah, I'm pumped for Sidekicks. From Beyond, this is a super cool release. If you have seen Reanimator before, this would work really well to see. This is the same director, same stars as a Reanimator. Yeah, I'm excited to check out this 4K. This is Vinegar is doing some super cool stuff. So very much so looking forward to that. And then I got Flesh and Fantasy twice. So I was really excited to check this one out like immediately. My order didn't ship yet. So I bought a second copy from Orbit. I already watched it, and I'm going to be giving to a friend this other copy. KB, if you're watching, this is going to you. But yeah, I highly enjoyed this one. This is an anthology movie from 1943, much different than what most of Vinegar Syndrome is, which leads me into Vinegar is really creating a fan out of me. Like, seriously creating a fan out of me. I would say, so they've been around 10 years now, and maybe 7, 8 of that, they are not a company that I cared that much about. They would release the occasional title that would sort of pique my interest. They released Cutting Class. It's kind of a fun slasher movie. I picked that one up. They released the Jack Frost. I dig Jack Frost. I'm not like a diehard fan on it, so that's another one that was like, that's cool, but not a whole lot super got me excited. But the past couple years especially, and especially it feels like the last year or so, they've been hitting it strong, expanding their catalog on what they're offering, and they're speaking to me, and I'm now excited to see what they're going to have, because when they gave us Dead Heat, man, I love this freaking movie. They announced Dead Heat for 4K, which was a huge upgrade from the already crummy Blu-ray that was on the market. And I was ecstatic. This is a movie that I know well. I've seen many times. I was like, holy crap, Dead Heat in 4K. You're winning me here, Vinegar. And then we've got other stuff like the Amityville Horror in 4K. Again, this is a knockout title to get. Like, holy crap. And then stunning everyone with Roadhouse. Freaking Roadhouse. Getting throats ripped in 4K. This is a huge title for a company like Vinegar to get. Like, this is a massive get. This crosses out of the cult horror realm into just the general audience type of movie. This is huge, and this is kind of, I feel like Vinegar is starting to not veer away from their roots. They're still releasing plenty of cult horror, plenty of it, but they're starting to appeal to more of the mass audience and just all different types of collectors now, and I'm loving that. So we get action classic like this. They've given us Death Wish 2, another action classic. We just got Death Wish 1 from Kino Lorber, but before that came out, we got Death Wish 2 from Vinegar Syndrome. Insane. But then going back to this is now the oldest title Vinegar has released. 1943. They haven't released anything like this. This is part of the new Vinegar Syndrome Labs sub-label. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this. The plan is going to be older movies. What else are you going to get? Because there is so much from the 20s, 30s, 40s that just flat out hasn't gotten releases past DVD, or some not even DVD. And some of this stuff will pretty much fade into obscurity. You think about something like Roadhouse. Oh, jeez. You think about something like Roadhouse. It's not going to fade into obscurity anytime soon. This is an awesome release. But then this is a movie that legitimately could fade away from consciousness, where people don't think about this at all. There's no more releases of it. But now Vinegar has given us a pretty badass release. This is a good transfer. Really fun movie. Slight supernatural tilt to it, but this is very different than most of what Vinegar Syndrome releases. And they're really creating a fan out of me. They went from a company that I wouldn't get that excited for them. And now they're releasing great movies. They've gotten into publishing now. I don't know if you've seen, they have a publishing arm now. That's really freaking cool. They're releasing posters after posters, which I'm a big poster guy. I actually did just get in the 10-year anniversary screen print poster from them. That's really cool. Not many labels are releasing things like screen print posters. And then Vinegar has their partner labels, which releases even more of a wide variety of stuff. And their partner labels are killing it. And it's all kind of part of that Vinegar Syndrome umbrella. You got like stuff like Married to the Mob getting releases from Fun City, or you have Gunpowder and Sky as a partner label releasing Hearts Beat Loud, which this only had a made-on-demand Blu-ray before this, and now it has a legitimate release. Oh my god, Vinegar Syndrome, their partner labels, that whole umbrella, that is something to watch now. I'm actually, 2023, I am excited for Vinegar Syndrome releases and to see what they're going to have. That's not something I would have said back in 2019, 2020. I feel like it's like 2021 is where it really started, like, I'm going to start paying attention to these guys more. They're starting to release a little bit more stuff that is up my alley. Because I know the cult horror, the super cult horror, has a lot of fans. Just not me as much. But some of these little bit more mainstream things are me. I don't know how cult-like you consider this, but this is cool. I love Reanimator. This is a really cool one. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to show Vinegar some love, I guess. It's not a label I would have really put on my radar at all for being excited for releases, and they are. So now I have, Kino Lorber and Vinegar and Criterion and all these to watch. Vinegar is now part of that. I wouldn't have thought that would happen, seriously. So yeah, that's all I got. Just pretty much just glowing happy about Vinegar Syndrome, which is, again, very surprising. If they keep this up, who knows? Maybe I'll actually become a subscriber. Probably not, because I don't want all of the trashy horror also, or the porn. I don't really want that. But they are releasing awesome stuff. So yeah, that's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.